Hey guys, today's video is going to be a Q&A video. I've been asking you guys lately on my Instagram account to ask me questions for a Q&A video, and today I am sitting down and filming it for you. I finally got enough questions to answer. So yes, let's just get onto the Q&A video. Okay, so the first question is from Sky Rose Lee, and she asked, what do you and Alana plan on doing when you're in Wales, and how long are you staying for? Me and Alana are planning on just pretty much getting sorted when we start there. Did that make sense? When we move there and start? I guess it made sense. Yeah, we've got to just get things sorted out, like bank accounts and stuff like that, and how long are we staying for? I'm staying indefinitely. Alana's visa is a 3-year visa, but depending on the circumstances of work and stuff, she might need to come back to Australia just for a few months, but I'm pretty sure Alana's plans are to stay there indefinitely as well. So yeah, we're properly moving. So, and Sky also asked another question asking who is going to look after your guinea pigs, and you guys know my little guinea pigs are always in the room making noise during my videos, and my mother is going to be looking after my guinea pigs and my cat, yeah, and my dog Zola. Pretty much my brothers love the guinea pigs so much, so you know, my brothers will be handling them all the time, and my mum's gonna clean them and feed them, so they'll be getting just as much love and affection as they do from me, from my parents and my siblings, so they will get much good care while I'm gone. Jennifer Joyce, I don't know how to say that, I'm sorry Jennifer, but Jennifer Joy, I'll just call you. You said, would you rather live life because you're ready to die, or live life scared that death may come soon? That's a really heartfelt question. Would I rather live like I'm ready to die, or live life scared of death? The first one, I'd rather live life ready to die. Like I've always got that in my head, you know, always kiss your parents goodnight and people you love goodnight, because you never know what's going to come the next day. You know, you can die at any moment, no matter how young or old you are. So, you know, I always feel like you should appreciate every moment in your life, you know, and, you know, life is sacred. So yeah, that was a really good question there. Velvet Moon asked, what type of music do you listen to? And that's a good question. I listen to a lot of music, from metal to pop to rap music. Lately I've been listening to Iggy Azalea to Delane. That's how versatile it is. Literally my playlist is filled with everything. Yeah, but lately I guess I've been loving Ed Sheeran. I've been loving Iggy Azalea, or Azalea, however you want to say it. I've been loving Delane's new album. Of course, I love Nightwish. They're my ultimate favorite band. So yeah, it's hard to say what my absolute favorite is. I'd probably say I'm more of an alternative, like Paramore type person to gothic metal, which is like Nightwish and With Them Temptation. They're my ultimate favorites. Dana Wan asked, do you have any tips for confidently wearing bright colored hair? That's a good question. I get asked this a lot. For me, I just work it. You know, you've got to, when you want to dye, if you want to dye your hair a crazy color, you've got to be prepared that people are going to stare at you, people are going to make comments. And you know, the first time I had my hair pink which is the first time I ever dyed it a crazy color. Actually, no, first time I had like a dip dye effect of pink and blue, and it wasn't so bad then. So if you want, ease into it like I did. I had the ends of my hair, I was blonde with pink at the ends, then I decided to add blue and pink, and you know, I think that way it kind of boosts your self-esteem. You know, people are going to stare and be like, you have cool hair, or ask you questions on why you did that, and then you know, you can gradually then say, hey, I'm going to dye my hair all of this color, and now I've got blue and pink hair, so I get even more looks. But usually it just tends to be people complimenting me, but you do get people staring at you from afar saying rude things like, oh my god, look at that girl and stuff. But you've got to just have that kind of confidence where you should not care what other people think, as long as you're happy with yourself and the people you love you. That's all that should matter. So I would suggest, Dana, to just work it. Who gives a fuck what people think? You know, you are who you are. If you want to rock holes in your face, have tattoos on your skin and crazy colored hair, you do that. Okay, my next bunch of questions. This one is from Titanium Snow Tiger, and she asked, are you religious? Why or why not? And do you believe in supernatural creatures? Am I religious? I'm not religious, but that's just because my family didn't bring me into religion. So, you know, is there a God? I don't know, you know, that sort of stuff. I'm kind of, yeah, I don't know what the word is. I don't believe in anything really. Agnostic, is that it? Agnostic, I think that's it. But for people that are religious, you know, I support everyone's views on life and the way the world works. So yeah, but I'm not religious. And do I believe in supernatural creatures? It depends. Like, I'm really fascinated by all supernatural things such as mermaids, vampires, and all that sort of stuff. People are gonna think I'm so weird right now, but like, I don't believe in certain things. I recently watched a documentary on mermaids, and what there was evidence of which they are real, but they're not what people think they look like. And it was to do with like apes back in the day, you know, the ones that stayed on land turned into humans, and then others went off to the ocean, and it's really, really weird. But I believe that there's stuff out there that people don't know about. Like, you know, I believe that the El Chupacabra might be real. I watch a lot of ghost shows and supernatural discovery shows. I'm really fascinated by stuff like that. So yes, in a way I do believe in supernatural creatures. Bella in Color asked, how many pets do you have and what's your favorite animal of all time? How many pets do I have? Okay, I've got 4 guinea pigs right now. I did have more, but I had to sell some due to me relocating. So 4, 5, 6. I have 6 of my very own, but in this house there's 5 chickens, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh, and we got fish. 14, 15, 16. There's about 16 animals in our house. So, you know, yeah, it's pretty extreme. So that's how many animals we have. And what is your favorite animal of all time? That kind of depends what you're asking. My favorite animal of all time would probably have to be, I don't know, that's really hard because I love all sorts of animals. My favorite wild animal is an elephant. I love elephants, but domestic animals, I'd have to say dogs. Like, they're just amazing. But if you're talking about my favorite pet, that's super hard. But I don't know, that's a really hard question because I love my dog Zola, but I've got to say my guinea pig Bugsy is really special to me. He's an old man now. He's my fat little ginger bud, and I just love him to bits. So I can't have a favorite pet. I love them all equally, but yeah, that is a really difficult question, Bella. Sky Rosalie has asked another question, and she said, do you think you'll ever change the pink in your hair? Probably will. Like, my style is always changing, but for now, like, and forever, I think I will always love pink. Like, I don't know, I don't plan on changing it for a long time yet. So Ophelia's Wonderland, I'm sorry if I didn't say that right. She asked, what are your future plans and goals you wish to pursue? That's a good question. My future plans are to move to the UK and get a job, start driving, you know, stuff like that. And goals to pursue. My one true goal is to make it big here on YouTube because it's a huge passion of mine. And another goal is I really want to breed animals. I've got a huge dream to breed a Brog, which is a Brussels Griffon cross pug, and me and my best friend are planning on doing that. It's a huge dream of mine to breed animals. You guys know that I breed guinea pigs, and it's just such a rewarding thing. So I really would like to be a professional breeder, just work with animals. That's probably one of my huge goals that I'd wish to pursue. And now on to the last bunch of questions. I don't know how to say that. Eliu, is that how you say it? I'm sorry, I can't say your username. What do you study or do in your life? I did recently, well, a year ago, study my Certificate 3 in Animal Studies because my long life dream is to work with animals. So yeah, and that answers the question, or do in your life. But right now I'm unemployed because I am moving overseas. So Anne-Marie Hicks asked, she has 2 questions here. Number 1, what do you miss so much about Wales, and what made you make the big decision to move back here? I miss my family a hell of a lot. I just miss the way things are. Like, the place is just so warm and comforting, and it's home to me. It's really like home. And the big decision to move back is because well, I've been wanting to do it for a long time, but the big decision, it was kind of due to my nan's passing. I really want to be there with my granddad and my uncle during this time, and just be with my family because I love them so much. And, you know, losing your wife is probably the hardest thing that anyone would ever have to go through, and, you know, I love them to pieces, so I really want to be there to help take care of my granddad and stuff like that. And number 2, will you do a meetup back in Wales? If so, where and when? And in brackets she said Cardiff. I really want to do a meetup. A lot of you guys have been asking me to do a meetup in either London or in Wales, so maybe I'll do a few. Maybe I'll do a meetup with some of my Welsh subscribers in Cardiff sometime. I think that would be great. So if you guys want to do a meetup, then just comment on my Instagram photos or down below. I want to know how many of you are interested. And all of you in the UK area, I'd love to do a meetup in London, and we can have a day out shopping, get some coffee, and I really would love to meet and talk to you guys. So yes, I would love to do a meetup and meet you. FootyMad253 said, you wore braces before, do you wear a retainer? If so, could you show it? I'm getting mine soon. I was wondering what yours looked like. Yes, I did have braces. I had braces for about 2 years. My teeth were overcut. I had to have 4 molars taken out, and it was just like a huge pain in the ass. But now I'd say I'm pretty happy with my teeth. Another thing is I have a permanent retainer on my back teeth, so it's a retainer that's glued there with wire. I will be back in 1 second and I will show you my retainer. Okay, I got my retainer. So my retainer is like this. It's a bit gross, it's just been in water because I have to keep it in water. Mine has the wire across it, so it sits on my teeth like that. And I just have to wear mine at night. I actually don't really have to wear it anymore, but I do, just because I have a paranoia of my teeth moving. But my best friend also has a retainer, and hers is completely clear, so it kind of depends on what your dentist kind of chooses for you. But yeah, I hope that helped. Kitty Cat Kate said, what do you plan on doing when you move to Wales? Are there any certain jobs you're interested in getting? So my plans when I'm back to Wales is to see all my family and friends again that I haven't seen for a long time. Pretty much just get settled in at first. Get a job. That is my main thing in my criteria. But what job am I interested in getting? I would really love to get a job in a veterinary clinic or with the RSPCA. That's my ultimate dream. But if I can't get that, I'll probably just work retail for a while until something pops up. My beautiful little cousin Carla asked, when am I coming back home? And I'm coming in 7 days, so I can't wait to see you, baby girl. Amy Hudson asked, who are you moving back to Wales with? I'm moving back to Wales with my best friend Alana, which you guys I think have seen in some videos and stuff. If you guys want to see what she probably looks like, check her out on my Instagram. Her username is Titanium Snow Tiger. And when you're in the UK, will you be coming to London? I would love to meet you. Again, yes, I would love to do a meetup in London or in Wales. I think London would be really fun because, you know, we can just all go shopping and hang out and stuff. So yes, I would love to meet you, Amy. I think that's your name, Amy. Yeah, so I'll definitely do a meetup sometime in London. Maria Mercedes Linden, I hope I said your username right. She has a few questions here. Number 1 is, what made you start making YouTube videos? Well, I'm really inspired by YouTubers. I started watching a lot of YouTubers like Lita, Ellie Morgan, and everything like that, and I just like loved how people loved them, like, and you know how they kind of were really down to earth people, and you know, people were really interested in them. And I was getting a lot of questions when I started Instagram about this and that, about the way I am, and I thought, well, let's start YouTube. I'd love to start doing makeup tutorials, and that's what I started doing ultimately. And then I got a lot of questions about my body modifications and stuff like that, and it's kind of just skyrocketed from there. It's always been a dream of mine, and I love doing what I do. Number 2, she says, are your dimple piercings fully healed now, and have you had any trouble after the healing process? I don't know. I feel as though they're pretty much healed, but it can take up to a year to heal, so they're probably still healing. But I recently downsized my bars again, and since then I haven't had any lumps or anything of the sort, which I usually get, so I feel like they're really healing up right now nicely, and they've dimpled perfectly. And yeah, the only thing I occasionally get is some crust on the balls, but I still treat them with saltwater spray. So but yeah, the process for me has been really easy, apart from me sometimes getting a lump where my bars were too long, but since I've downsized, they've been perfectly fine. Number 3, why did you change your hair color from pink to 2 sides, and will you ever go fully pink again? I just wanted to change. I'd been pink for about a year or 2, and I thought I was really liking the half and half trend, and I thought it was pretty unusual. A lot of people doing the kind of black and white, you know, black and blonde kind of thing, and I thought, hey, why don't I try with color? So I did the purple, and then I ultimately really wanted to do blue, but I didn't. I had purple dye in the house and I was desperate to do it, so I just did purple at first. But I'm really loving it right now, having the contrast of the blue and the pink. But I probably will go back fully pink. I'm thinking, like, when I start working in the UK, if it's too hard for me to maintain, I might go back all pink. But you never know. Pink is my ultimate favorite. So, but for now, I'm really loving the half and half style. And that is it for my Q&A questions, you guys. I hope I answered all your questions correctly. I'm sorry I suck at pronouncing your guys' usernames, but anyway, thank you so much for all of your questions. If you guys have any other questions for future Q&As, then just comment them down below, or comment them at any of my Instagram pictures. I'll have links in my social networking. I'll have links down below in my description bar to my social networking sites. I cannot talk ever, I swear. But yeah, and to previous videos down below. Yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed my first Q&A video. I really enjoyed making it for you and answering your guys' questions. So yeah, that's it, I guess. I love you guys so much, and I hope you have a fantastic day.